Hello everybody and welcome to Matt Fryer Golf. Today we're going to be looking at your chipping, and in particular chipping off a downslope when the ground is going towards the target and away from where you're actually standing. So what we're going to talk about is which club will be better for it in the situation and what your setup needs to do to adapt to the situation you're in. So firstly, as we can see here, the ground's running away from me and then I've got to go back up onto the green. So you'll generally find these lies when you're, going down into a swale or something like that. And what you'll notice when you stand to it, obviously, right-handed players, your left foot's going to be lower to you. So what that then does, you feel more weight into your left-hand side. So what we now need to do is alter our setup to this slope according to the actual contour of the slope. We need to change it about so then we can still promote a good strike on it and some control over the shot. So what we need to do firstly, in our setup, we're still going to be quite similar to a normal chip. The main differences are now is that a lot more weight's going to be going into the left foot going with the slope, and then what we need to do is actually angle our body so we're level with that slope. So if you can see my shoulder line here, when I'm going into the shot, my shoulders are actually reflecting the contour of the slope now, as opposed to trying to be sitting back and create a level stance here. Well, not level with the slope, but level in general. What you then do, you would find that your arc, the low point of your arc, is actually below where you're swinging the golf club. So you'd end up either thinning it or topping the golf ball. You wouldn't quite catch it, or you'd try and release it early and you'd duff it into the ground and let the club go first. So what we need to do is, like I say, alter this body position so then the low point is actually at the back of the ball so we can still get a healthy strike on it. Catch it crisply and, like I say, not getting the top of the ball and thinning the shot. So like I say, guys, a little bit more of a wider stance here, and then we're going to lean into the slope, trying to create the same angle of the slope with our shoulder line and our hip line here. So you probably will feel a lot more weight in to your left side here. So when we've done that, we're going to keep the ball quite central and keep the sternum still over just in front of the ball, so we can still hit down into the back of the ball here. Now when we do this, obviously the ground is going away from me here, so that is going to de-loft any club I have. It's going to take loft off it. So if you were normally playing this shot with a 52, what I'd suggest is going up in loft, so that the loft that the slope is taking away, you're adding it back on with the club. So here I've selected a 60, is where normally I probably pitch with a 56 or a 52. So by adding that little bit more loft to it, once it has de-lofted with the slope, you've actually still got sufficient loft to get it up over or create the flight you want to. And again, guys, still the same rhythm. We're not trying to do anything else. We're not trying to help it up. We're already going down, so we're actually going to be striking into the back of the ball, and it's actually a good way to practice getting down into the ball a little bit more. This, if you struggle with actually trying to help, you're trying to hit help the ball up in the air a little bit too much, this way will actually keep you down into the ball, because if you help the ball up here, you're going to miss it or you're going to thin it. So like I say, guys, lean with the slope. Make sure we create that shoulder angle that's correct for that slope. Ball central, we've added loft to the shot, and then it's just a normal shot there, and we can create a nice chip shot. One more. So we go with the slope, we feel a little bit more weight into our left side, and then we're going to try and just strike the ball as we normally would. And there we go, a nice easy chip shot. Didn't have to do anything too drastic there, just went with the slope and created a nice strike on it. So guys, I hope that has helped you. Hope it does help you, I really do. Please do comment down below if it has, or if you want to see any different types of shots. Follow me on my other social media platforms as well, guys. You'll see them all around about here, right about new. And also do subscribe to the channel. It's totally free, loads of tips and vlogs on there, so give it a go, see if it's for you, and I hope you enjoy it, and I'll see you soon with more videos.